Well, I'm not really gonna lie to you. This is kind of a shitty intro. This the podcast that doesn't have a name yet, and we're missing one of our guys.
It's a work in progress.
Just trust the process. It'll be there.
I don't know about the trust the process thing, especially with what's going on with
Yeah,
the Sixers.
yeah, that's tough.
Process ain't really working out too
No,
well.
no, that was a tough game to
Yeah,
watch
definitely.
at the end. I mean, Kevin Herter. Shout out Kevin Herter.
Yeah, that's the Orange Mamba, I think is what they call him. Orange Mamba.
He's a
And
savage.
Then, shout out to Gallinari holding it down for Italy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, keeping it real. It doesn't really move too well anymore, but hey, he's getting it done. He's out there. Nate McMillan's trusting him, and he's doing his thing.
That's true. Well, I mean, I don't have any Ukrainians to look up to in the NBA, but hey, they play tomorrow in the Euros, and hopefully, we just beat North Macedonia,
North Macedonia.
Northern Macedonia, one of the two. We beat them. We beat them 2-1.
North Macedonia. No lie. Until yesterday, I didn't even know that place existed.
I had no clue.
A couple million people, though. Kind of
It,
surprised me.
it
I
might
thought
end
was
up having to be a vacation spot, apparently.
a vacation spot. I don't know about North Macedonia for a vacation spot.
I mean, you never know until you
I
actually
think
go
I'd
there.
rather go up to Maine or something and get some lobster first. You know?
So you can have another bitch like Shuckers throw up on you.
Oh yeah, that was gross.
I'm not even gonna go into it, but like
That was gross.
way too early in the morning for her to be going that hard at that
Yeah.
age.
Probably should have took her mask off too before
She
just
definitely,
started.
or make it to the bathroom or the water, but we'll save that. Yeah,
we'll save that story for another day. That was a little. That was a little funky.
yeah, that was
Shout
a-
out to JoJo.
shout out JoJo.
He held it down. He almost took the brunt of that.
he almost took the biggest L of the week.
Yeah, that was not good.
And there was a lot of L's that week.
A lot of L's that week.
Well,
Ton of
though,
Ls.
like let's not say that about ourselves. I think we should probably sum it up in a good way. We weren't
Yeah.
just out here taking L's. But
No, it was. There was a lot of W's there. It was a good time.
a lot of
It was
W's.
definitely a good time.
Sun down there is brutal. I took an L with the sun.
Yeah, definitely. The sun got you right off the bat too. Didn't even wait until
No, first full day there. I should have fought the moon.
Yeah. You know something? I heard that you can tan in the moon.
I think you can. I think you just put baby oil on. You just lay.
Yeah,
it's-
the baby oil.
UV
Oh my
rays go
God.
crazy off the moon.
Yeah, you should probably stick to sunscreen from now on. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was rough.
That was yeah. I
But-
mean, I don't know how anyone could just. That's.
Yeah.
Shout out to Slump though. Slumpy doing that shit.
Yeah,
Slump
Slump. Actually-
almost murdered me down in Miami.
Actually, big shout out to Slump. Supposed to be here right now, but obviously he's not with us. He is at a junior hockey game. So we're going to wish Slump the best at his junior hockey game. I think he's playing goalie tonight.
Yeah, he was drafted first overall.
Yep, by the Mustangs out of Washington County. Congrats to Slump. He's actually doing really well. And, yeah. And actually, shout out to our sponsor, too, General Electric, for all your electric needs.
Don't think we have a sponsor.
I'm working on it.
Okay, you should probably start with something that's reachable. Yeah, I mean, shout out Slump. I mean, I heard he hasn't given up a goal yet this season, but I also heard that the best player on the other team was 13, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he kind of looks 13, so it's all right. Without the tattoos and stuff, you just got to wear
That's
the
why he
long
wears. Yeah, he goes goal, so that way
long sleeve shirt, show up in some foams, just like the old days, pink
he
foams.
he
Yeah.
customized his foams, bro, and put fucking skates on the bottom of them.
Yeah, guy's a legend. Definitely a legend.
I mean, it's crazy.
Definitely a legend. Speaking of legends, let's talk about something here. Okay,
Can't wait to hear it.
let's talk about something here.
Cannot wait.
Big debate among people.
Let's hear it.
LeBron James
Yes.
or Kevin Durant right now this minute.
Oh my God, you're gonna do this to me right now. This is for everyone listening. I mean, but let's be real, because if I have to answer this carefully, because like if Katie and LeBron hear this, which we obviously know they're listening, so if, when they hear this, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Katie, just want to say, well, I know you're listening, so tell your mom she's got to relax a little bit because I think she's going a little overboard yelling at PJ Tucker and stuff. So that was a little OD, but I'm going to let that slide. And anyway, back to the discussion here.
She's the real MVP.
Yeah, apparently.
She's the real MVP. Don't ever
Apparently.
front.
Yeah, okay.
So back to the question. Right now, I mean, it's tough to not take Bron, and I think it's bias for current shit that just happened. But like watching Durant, especially coming off of an Achilles injury like that, and still being able to do what he does, he's scary right now.
Very scary.
He might go for an MVP next year.
For real. He's really.
But actually, to be fair, I think he's gonna actually rest a lot next year because he carried a lot of the shit in the second half.
Yeah, that whole Kyrie thing was kind of messed up, the ankle stuff. But, I mean, what do you have, 47, 48?
Last night I think
Last
48,
48.
maybe 47. I don't really
Yeah,
remember.
he was really getting after it in the playoffs. I can't lie.
I mean, the shot he had to send it to overtime was just
especially
crazy.
Off an Achilles injury. That's wild. And I was actually kind of surprised that he opted into the Olympic team.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that Olympic team is already looking crazy stacked.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy that he isn't going to take a long break, especially after all the minutes he just played. But, hey, whatever.
Every minute. The guy's crazy. He's really, I don't know. See, here's the thing about the injury that he has too. And Clay is a completely different player, but Clay coming off that injury is gonna be, I mean, he's coming off 2 major injuries back to back.
Yeah, I was gonna say the knee too.
Yeah, the knee right before that, and then he gets healthy. Was gonna be back on the court, and now he's got a big Achilles injury, and that's shitty.
Now imagine like he goes out and like he's coming off rehab and he like breaks his back, and that's his 3rd injury. Do you just call it quits after that? I probably would.
I mean, he breaks his back. That's intense.
Maybe not like that severe. Maybe like another ACL injury. I'd probably pack my bag up and say, "Hey guys, you know."
Without touching the court again?
Yeah. I mean, I'll touch the court again.
No, I mean like,
40 and over.
are you saying hypothetically he gets this 3rd injury before he steps back on the court?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So missing a whole nother year.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go into the locker room one day. Everyone's gonna be in there. Bring my duffel bag. I'm gonna pack my stuff up, and I'm gonna say, you know what, guys? I think you guys are bad luck, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna take my talents down to the Mexican Basketball League. I'm gonna play for the Tijuana Chihuahuas.
Jesus. I don't know if he would go. He's getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah, I think Tijuana's got it though. You know.
I don't think so.
I mean, they have a lot of like prostitution going on down there. I think they make a lot of money off that.
I don't know if Clay's into that.
Well, like he doesn't have to be into it. He just needs to be into the fact that that's how the money is flowing down there. And the cartel is running rampant. And Clay's just down there hitting threes and winning Mexican basketball championships.
I mean, he probably wouldn't lead a team to a championship down there, but still,
Yeah,
he's not going to play for the Tijuana.
Yeah, that was kind of a stretch, but
I think he's on. What I heard, he was going to come play pickup games at Oakdale and shit.
At Oakdale?
Yeah, I heard that's where he's coming out of rehab.
He's coming to rehab at Oakdale.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got some hoopers down here. I think he might be in trouble.
He might be.
He might be in trouble. And he also might be in trouble, you know, if he steps to the wrong person, he might get another knee bashed in or something. We'll see, though.
It should be interesting. We'll be there to cover it live, obviously, because that's what we fucking do.
Definitely. And speaking of sports, I actually had a talk with somebody about leisurely summer sports and how it's kind of popping right now, like the golf thing, and like everyone's playing golf for some reason. And I don't really understand.
I need to get into golf.
Yeah, I mean, listen, here's my take on golf.
Coming from the guy that actually plays golf in the room.
I mean, I do, but here's
do
my take.
Do you own clubs?
Do I what?
Do you own clubs?
I do own clubs.
When's the last time you went golfing?
Like a week and a half ago.
You golf.
Okay. Yeah, but like, all right, here's my thing on golf, though, is coming from a baseball player, played baseball my whole life, I don't even think I thought about a golf club until like last year, and it is tough. It is tough. Golf is a tough sport, and it's extremely frustrating. Already down a 7-iron and a 3-wood, so you know it's a frustrating frustrating
Elaborate
sport.
how the fuck you just went down 2 clubs.
Yeah, you know, 7-wood is at the driving range, wasn't really cutting it. Got a little frustrated, carried away. You know, 7-iron ended up in.
So this was not an accidental swing.
No. The 3-wood was. I hit my 3-wood one time, and I actually got it well, and it was I hit it straight, which you know, that's probably one in like 25 balls that I hit, and my ball's going straight, and I'm watching the ball, but I see something flying out of the corner of my eye, and it's the head of the 3-wood. And the head of the 3-wood probably went about 80 yards. And, yeah, so there was my There's my 3 wood. It's gone.
That's I mean, to get the head that far is pretty crazy.
Not gonna replace them. I mean, I don't really.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
I need to get a set of clubs because I need to start golfing. I need to do something, man. Like I can't come out and play like softball or some shit because like, I mean, I came out of retirement to play baseball last time because I obviously had a fucking stupendous career.
Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, come out of retirement after 2 years of not playing anything at all, and hop out. We're doing infield, outfield. First game, first ball's hit to me in left center. I take one step, blow out the quad.
Quad gone.
Quad was gone.
Quad was gone, but you trooped through it though.
I did. I mean, kind of. I was moving. I already moved like dog shit, and like imagine someone that moves like dog shit, and then they blow out a quad. I mean, it's bad. It looks like I'm trying to row a boat while I'm running. So like it's not good. You got Ben coaching first, and he's like, "Why are you moving like that?"
Shout out Ben Julian.
Shout out Ben Julian, assistant coach, former teammate.
Jeez.
For a little bit, Yeah. So he asked me why I'm running like shit. I'm like, dude, I told you before the game started, I blew out a quad. He goes,
Yeah, no.
I thought you were joking. I was like, no,
Of course he did.
No, I wasn't joking. I can't lift my leg. So I hurt my quad twice that year. Hurt my back. Got suspended twice.
Sounds like a stellar year.
I mean, to come out of retirement.
A lot of excitement.
I was ring chasing at that point.
Yeah.
I didn't win too many rings. I was trying to get another one under my belt. Didn't go to plan. They won the chip the previous year. I show up. We make the offs and get eliminated.
Yeah. Tough one. I mean, it sounds like an exciting year, probably one of the most exciting years you've had. I mean, not in terms of like blowing out the quad, obviously, but the two
twice.
Twice, but the 2 suspensions sounds like a thriller right there.
2 suspensions were great. I've never been have I been suspended before?
I like how you have to think about it for a second. Like,
I don't think so. I've never been kicked out of a game, which is kind of nice. I have that under my. I don't know how, but like.
Never been kicked out of a game?
Nah, nope.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I felt like the older you got, the less people gave a fuck for travel ball. So
yeah, that's true.
a lot more shit was able to go on. I mean, I couldn't like curse at another player when I was 15 when I went there.
That's true.
I would have been kicked out immediately. But you get older, they start letting a lot more shit slide.
I mean, I've said some questionable things on a baseball field where I should have at least been told like, "Hey, man, you probably should settle down."
Definitely.
Like, you probably should relax a little bit and sit down. And now that I look back on it, I was actually thinking about this today. Now that I look back on it, it was like, damn, I was really bugging. I was really off something. Like, I remember one time I was playing left field. I was like 15. Yeah, I was like 15. And we were in the field, and our pitcher threw a pitch, and I can't remember the count. I know there was 2 strikes, and it was like a borderline pitch, and we didn't get the call. And I put my glove over my mouth, and I yelled, "What the fuck?" as loud as I could, to the point where like everybody kind of snapped their neck looking at me, and I could feel everyone looking at me. And like, I didn't think it was that bad when it happened, but now that I am looking back on it, it's like, damn, I was really bugging out. Like, that's kind of a lot for a 15-year-old.
There's a lot of people that were bugging out when we were younger. I mean, Ty, little big bro, stomped out my fucking chest protector in the dugout one time because he got tight.
That's actually classic.
Stomped out my chest. He also hit a home run that game, but...
Shout out Ty. Most Little League home runs probably ever out of anybody that I've known. What do you hit? Like, does he have all the balls? He's got to have
he used to. I don't know if he still does.
I mean, like,
they're all in the bag.
Give some to some other kids, man. Like, let some other kids experience a home run
I mean,
ball.
you could pass me 2 more. I'll take double digits.
I had like 60 of them. Come on.
I know, bro.
That's like the.
I think it was Dad's like 40 or 50 or something.
Yeah,
around 40, I think. Like counting everything.
What was the hack there? Like, how does this kid just hit bombs? Like, what were you guys feeding him? What was he eating? Steaks?
He got big, son.
The kid was 12, and he looked like a grown-ass Ukrainian man.
Yeah. I wish I could say his name in Ukraine, but, like, if you look at his Instagram, go follow him, everybody. He has his name in Ukrainian in his bio.
Oh,
Maybe
he-
it's Twitter. I forget.
Oh, he's into the Ukrainian stuff.
Big into the Ukraine. We love Ukraine.
This guy's a big Ukrainian.
Unless America's in it, we're big Ukraine.
Big Ukraine.
Huge
Okay.
Ukraine.
Okay, big Ukraine. I respect it. Not many people are gonna like go out of their way to be like, yeah, Ukraine type of shit. But I mean, I got respect for it, obviously.
I don't think we've mentioned that this is the exclusive episode 0.5.
Yeah, we're just like, I mean, I think we're just kind of just chilling on the couch right now, just watch the playoffs. Like, I'm holding this mic like man close to my mouth. I think I probably should back it up a little bit.
No, actually,
But-
mine's coming out a lot louder. This
Yeah.
is all pretty crazy. I mean,
We're just getting this thing warmed up. Don't even have a name yet.
no, Deadads do not have
Don't
a
even
name.
have a name. I mean, I would like to discuss it with Slump, but you know, he moves a little different. So he's here, he's there, he's over here. He's got hockey. I mean, the
He
kid
did-
does everything. Rides horses.
Yeah, he does.
He's literally all over the place.
Yeah.
Guy was riding horses through the Catskill Mountains the other day. I said, dude, where did you get a horse from? He said, I know a guy that knows a guy. Pretty much, he knows a guy that knows a guy that knows another guy. That's brother, sister. I don't know. It got a little confusing, but the guy has horses.
Yeah, he has horses. So it's just crazy. The
Yes.
man does everything. He's a man of many talents. Honestly, like he almost went to the Olympics in ping pong. I don't know if you've heard that story.
Also Native American. I think he's Apache.
He's some maybe.
Cherokee.
I thought he said. Who said they were the same as me?
No, Cherokee's a type of Jeep, but I think it's also an Indian tribe.
I'm not gonna comment, but like I think it is because I don't want to be wrong. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, I think he's an Apache.
I thought he's a Blackfoot.
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 That's a type of
Yes.
tribe or
Yeah.
whatever you gotta call it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but he's Native American. He's Native American, and the guy is just he's an all American. Let me just say that he's a Native American. He's an all American, and he is just a great all around person. Guy does a little bit of everything. Cleans, washes the dishes, does everything. You know. So
Speaking
like I
of that, we
said,
did not wash the dishes.
yeah, he didn't. He hasn't washed my dishes at my house. Just
No,
to
we
say
did
that,
not
so-
wash the dishes in the
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Oh, didn't wash. Okay, that's nice to know. But
That might have been why you only got 4 stars.
yeah, I did only get 4 stars. That's
Well, we took all the garbage,
that's good though.
cleaned it up, swept everything. You know, we did all the fixings.
Yeah, but Slump will be here. He'll talk a little bit about himself when he gets on the first real episode of the Under Construction podcast, and
Name in progress.
yeah, Name in Progress, and he'll talk a little bit about himself and you know what he's about, his beliefs. I'll press him a little bit. I'll get some answers and stuff out of him. But yeah, overall, wow, I can't even talk right now. Overall, you know, all around guy, good guy. So
Great
we'll
guy.
We'll let him talk a little bit more about himself. And he'll give you a little rundown.
Next week, yeah.
next
we're
week,
gonna,
yeah,
we're gonna-
definitely.
We're gonna do this weekly. You know,
Yeah, I got
the way it's lining up right now, we record them, we drop them on Fridays. That's what it's gonna look like. We're not completely sure. Whatever day this drops, will be the days we release every week from here on out.
yeah, and you know, like I'm a busy guy. I got chess club on Mondays. I try to do a little
Which
something.
Joey is a former champion in that chess club.
Yeah, I try to do a little polo, like you know the game where you are on the horse and you hit the ball with the.
That's
mallet.
crazy you say that because I think I'm gonna go for the Olympics. I'm gonna go to the qualifiers from Marco Polo and the Olympics
Marco
in
Polo,
4
like-
years. Yeah,
like the
not this
pool-
upcoming one.
Like the
though.
pool game where someone closed their eyes.
Yeah, Marco Polo. Yeah,
That's interesting.
I'm ranked currently 6th in the world.
6th in the world.
Yeah,
Must be elusive in the water.
I'm tough, bro. It's like I'm a big dude from like
Explain like
the stomach, from like the waist to the neck. I'm a big dude.
and like explain like the training for that. Do you just you get in an above ground pool, somebody's backyard, and you guys just play Marco Polo, or do you do like a series of exercises? Like how does it work?
What I do is I like to go to a store around me.
Yep.
Find a pool,
Wait, a store?
and buy a pool.
Okay.
So, and the type of pool I look for is probably about 2 feet deep, 4 feet wide.
So a small
Inflatable
pool.
inflatable pool.
Small inflatable pool.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Set that up.
Yep.
With about what the water usually is on an indoor pool, so it's nice and warm.
Yep.
And you just sit in it and absorb the water and just think about how you're going to be the best in the world.
So I should just start doing that, is what you're saying?
You would become a really, if you can just think about yourself being ranked. Because my goal was top 5. I wanted to be in the top 5. I'm currently 6th. I keep swinging from like 6th, in between 6 and 10 for the past year.
Okay. I mean, you know, sounds like complicated training. Don't know if I'll be able to mentally grasp it, so it's going to be a little tough for me. But I certainly will give it a shot, I guess. I got to just
It's
find
a great
some
sport.
room in
I mean,
my...
it's a great fucking sport.
Yeah, I got to find some room in my schedule, definitely. Pretty busy guy. So, yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll try it.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to start trying out handball.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook, I think, or something. I also saw, like, this weird game where, like, it's like basketball, but there's no backboard. And it's, like, I think it's a women's game. And, like,
Oh, where they just be like dropping it in and shit?
yeah, it's like basketball, but you can't dribble and you can't play defense. So it's like,
Yeah, I've seen that video before somewhere. It's weird.
yeah, I'm like, really want one of these girls to just go up and just bang it with one hand or something.
Probably elite. Brittany Griner needs to play in that league.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't
it's
stop
kind of
her.
it's kind of a weird game. I don't know if
And
anybody
you know
else
what?
saw it.
If we're talking about weird sports, we have to give a huge shout out here. Big Puma, state champion
Oh, rugby.
rugby player in the
Yes.
state of Florida. Currently the reigning state champion.
State of Florida, and he's holding it down. You know, Hudson guy, New York guy, 518,
Big 518.
goes down to Florida, Seminole. He was a Seminole for a little bit, Florida State. Guy is a legend down there. Instant legend down there. Everyone loves him. Goes and plays on his rugby team, right? Big Puma.
Big Puma.
I don't know. I think he was battling an injury at some point. He told me that he wasn't playing at some point or something like that. But I know the reason why. And it's because this goddamn guy plays so hard.
He plays hard. He
He
plays
puts
with.
his heart and soul into the rugby.
He does.
He does. He
Blood, sweat,
definitely
and
does.
tears. Blood, sweat, and tears. That's all. I mean, he's a great guy. He's a great player. Matter of fact, they have their own YouTube podcast for this league that he played in, that he was a state champion in, reigning state champion, by the way. They have a fucking YouTube podcast. I watched it. They showed a clip of them killing this team. I forget the score. I'm not good with rugby scores because you know who the fuck is.
I don't even know how to keep score.
Don't even know really what you do, but
Yeah.
it's rugby. Puma state champion, obviously. So, watch the highlights. It was a quick little clip. They killed the team. I don't think the team scored. Maybe they did once. I don't know. You see Big Puma in the highlights out there mucking shit up. Out there in the offs,
Puma.
where every second counts, out there fucking it up.
Puma. Guy was something else. You know something? Big shout out to Puma. Big shout out to Puma. I think we were 13 or 14. We went out to Long Island playing a tournament. And you know we were a little short-handed.
Which is crazy. That was a state tournament for New York when we were 14. So
That
Puma
was.
could have been a two-state.
Two-state
Two
champion.
sport champion.
Oh my. He would have been a Hall of Famer. But
I think he's going in a few years.
he'll probably get some votes, but he pitches in a game against the team. You know, they eventually end up winning the state championship, and he did give up a home run to a kid. But he did come in. He showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of hustle, and you know the guy went out there and tried to get it done, ball to the wall, 100% all the time. So got to give it to Puma definitely.
He also lost that game.
Yeah, it's all right though. You know, and a lot of people nowadays say it's just about having fun.
And
I
I think the fun goes out the door when you go to the state championship because then it's fun. We had our fun, but we got our ass kicked.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was a rough one. It was definitely not the best moment ever, but hey.
Hey, to be fair, the team he lost to ended up winning the state championship.
Yeah, it's a little bit better when you go out to the champ, but yeah, Big Puma, rough outing, great guy, Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer.
Curveball's already in the Hall of Fame. The Grav,
Definitely the Grav. That thing was just floating up there. That thing was just flowing. It was like a majestic butterfly coming out of his hand.
And you had no idea about it.
No idea where it was going. This
No.
butterfly was so fucking elusive.
Craziest thing ever. Dude, he threw a curveball that was almost a knuckleball. You never knew where it was going to go. I mean, the kid is great. Everything he did. I mean, football star.
Yeah, have to give big ups to Puma. Have to give big ups to Puma. Definitely.
Definitely, man. I don't. Who else gets big ups for fucking being a high school legend at Hudson?
Definitely. High school legend. Great guy. And overall, state champ. So, hands down, Puma is the man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, let's give a quick not shout out to Scooch because he has awful takes.
I mean,
You don't even hear half of them.
from what you tell me, it sounds like he's got like these crazy, like drastic, like over that crazy edge, like
Way out
crazy
there.
takes, like way out there. And I respect it though. He's different. He wants to be different. He's got different beliefs than that.
Oh, he's fucking different. Some of the shit he says.
He said, what did he say the other day about the point guards? Who was it? Ben Simmons was a better point guard than who was it? I can't remember what it was.
Dude, I wish I had the list in front of me. I should have screenshot it, dude. I don't know. He named like 15 dudes.
Something crazy like that, I mean, he had like Mike Conley in the list, and Mike Conley's good. Don't get me wrong, but like Mike Conley, I don't
Yeah, Mike Conley was on that list. I mean, there was a few of them I'm not like a big Ben Simmons guy. He obviously has a lot of talent, but like, I don't know, man. I'm not a big Ben Simmons guy. So, but he used to love him. Now he hates him. So I don't know what's going on with his feelings towards Ben Simmons. But
Yeah, well, Ben Simmons sucks. So I mean,
well, you heard it here first, and obviously, no offense to Ben Simmons because he's obviously listening to this, but.
Ben Simmons, if you hear this, you're not.
Oh no,
good,
he's
bro.
gonna hear it. He's listening.
You're
we
just
talked
not
about
good,
this.
dude. You need to do something. You're getting worse. I don't know what it is. You play great defense. Don't get me wrong, but can't shoot a free throw. Doesn't you're scoring 4 points in a game 7? Like, what are you doing, man? Get it together. You're number 1 pick.
A lot of talent still, though. A lot of talent. I mean,
Definitely a lot of talent, but like, come on, man. Like, are you serious? They're trusting the process. They're building around you and Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid is pulling the slack. Like he's doing more than he should be doing. He is taking this team single handedly. Big Kansas
he
guy.
played
by
like
the
a
way. Shout out
MVP.
Kansas.
No, well, I don't know about shout out Kansas, but
No, big shout out Kansas.
big Tar Heel gang.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but big shout out Kansas. Big shout out Kevin Herter as well.
Huge. I don't think we can go over Kevin Herter tonight. Kevin Herter was a monster.
Yeah. I'm reading this article right now on Kevin Herter, and it listed his points and what he shot from the field. 27 points, 10 for 18 shooting, to go along with 7 rebounds and 3 assists in a game 7. Guy is a Shen guy, 5'18". Kind of crazy. I mean, it's
Like I
just
said,
crazy to see it.
I said if he get another bucket, which he did, I would tell everyone he is the greatest Game 7 performer in NBA history.
And I'm looking at a picture right now, and it's Quavo with Kevin Herter's game-worn, sweaty jersey on, and he's like trying to get in the locker room, and security is looking at him like, you can't come in, and John Collins is standing behind the security guard like, yo, Quavo, like, pull up, we need a live concert.
Is
And
this from
dude-
today?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He's got his jersey on, and the security guard is there, and John Collins is right
Peeking around the corner.
peeking
Yeah,
around the corner
he
like,
is. Wow.
come on in, Quavo. Migos is about to be lit. Get things popping. They're about to get the locker room jumping, so big
Jesus,
shout out
man.
Atlanta.
Trey Young going to the fucking ECF. It should be an interesting series. I mean, Atlanta's playing really hot right now. I mean, but the Bucks coming off a big W over Game 7 though. That's
Definitely.
tough. 2 Game 7s, so I mean, it should be interesting to see like how these two teams come out because 2 Game 7s that were tough Game 7s and tough series were. I mean, in all fairness, I still think that the Celtics have a shot to win it this year.
I hope so.
I mean, I heard that they're gonna have
Definitely do.
I heard that they're gonna play whoever goes to the finals and wins the first 4 games. They're gonna play the Celtics in a do or die game for the actual championship.
He said do or die game.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. You know, because we're gonna have Al Horford out there for that game.
Should definitely be interesting. But I think we should wrap it up. I mean, point 0.5, good episode overall. Talked about some different stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit about Slump, a little bit about Puma.
This is a 0.5 episode, so
kind of just a warm up. Let us know what you think, and how we did. And
honestly, just give it 5 stars. Like you're not. I swear to God, if someone gives us a fucking 1 star, half star, I'm gonna locate you.
He said locate you.
I
probably won't locate you. I'll probably just be like, damn, that sucks, and then I'll probably just like hack your bank account or something and rob you. But no, I'm just kidding. That's a lot. I can't say that on a microphone.
I'm just gonna find you because that's just disrespect. We don't need that bullshit. Just give it 5 stars. Honestly, give it 5 stars. Help a brother out.
Definitely. So yeah, and this is the. What is this, 0.5 episode?
Yeah, 0.5 episode.
Wrapping up.
Of a podcast that doesn't have a name yet.
Yeah, so signing off. TJ signing off. And shout out one more time, General Electric, our sponsor, for all your electric needs.
Again, I think we need to see paperwork on that. I don't think we have a sponsor from GE.
We'll see it soon.
All right, well, signing off. Spicy T signing off for Mr. Slump that cannot be here. 0.5 episode is a wrap.
Yes, sir.